We got to be honest about something, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. How is YNW Bortlen about to beat his case? How? Bruh, I don't know if Melly's smart and planned all this out, perfect crime, or if Bortlen just dumb. It didn't think nothing through. But there's no way Bortlen getting out of this. Let's break down. Now, this is what I'm gathering. Now, I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. Melly's whole defense is casting reasonable doubt. And they winning. And at this route, Melly gonna beat his case. But one thing I noticed was Melly defense wanted separate trials from Bortlen and Melly. Bortlen does not have the same lawyers Melly have, right? So whatever action Melly has nothing to do with Bortlen's action. And the way the prosecution is going at Melly has nothing to do with how the prosecution is going to go at Bortlen. So at first I was thinking the only way Bortlen can get out of this is if he tell on Melly. But even if he tells on Melly, he's still basically admitting to accessory to a murder, moving dead bodies and tampering with evidence and all this. Y'all, Melly is not fighting. Melly does not have the circumstances Bortlen have on him. And if I'm Bortlen, I'm sitting there like, wow, I'm messed up. Think about it. Melly was not synced with the dead bodies. To me, the defense is trying to say Melly wasn't even there. They trying to fight Melly wasn't there, right? And winning at it. Bortlen can't fight that because he was with the dead bodies. In Bortlen's initial story, he didn't say he shot, Melly shot, nobody shot out the car, right? So there's one question that's going to fry Bortlen. If you, Juvie, Sack Chaser, and Melly was inside of this vehicle, and a car pulled up, and they shot at y'all, how can gunshot residue from inside a whole nother car travel inside your car and land on you? Melly don't have the residue on him. Bortlen does. There's also a spent shell case. Gun residue, spent shell case, you. You also changed your clothes. What Melly lawyer said, my client did basically casting great reasonable doubt on Melly, make Bortlen look crazy. And on top of that, you was with the bodies. And then this is another thing Bortlen gonna have to fess up to. Since you was with the bodies, that means you was riding around town for an hour with dead bodies in your vehicle. Melly, if they prove Melly wasn't there or if Melly get found not guilty, he's not facing none of that because who bright idea was it? Who in human history idea was it to make Bortlen go and bring them dead body? Bortlen, I want you to know this right now, sir. The reasonable doubt that Melly's defense is casting on him will not be casted for you. You have DNA, you have evidence, you have things on you that Melly do not have on him. So let's just say if he did kill his two friends, guess what? You going to jail. Let's say Melly get found guilty for killing his two friends. Guess what? You going to jail. Let's say Melly get found not guilty for killing his two friends. Guess what? You going to jail. And then let's say you do testify on Melly. You know what Melly defense gonna say? If he lied to y'all about the initial story, how can we find him credible? Bortlen is done. If anybody can tell me any different, YNW Bortlen is going to jail. It just depends on if he going to jail for accessory to murder, actual murder, because I feel like this is what the defense did. Okay, we can't beat Melly, even though we know it feel like he did kill him. If we can't beat Melly, we got you next, Bortlen. And you know that too, Bortlen. So sit there and think about it real long and strong. Melly's defense not even fighting the drive-by. No. What I've heard from Melly's defense was, My client wasn't there. Prove my client was there. There's no admission that Melly said that he was there. All they could go by is cell phones, and they could say Bortlen had the phone. Juvie had somebody had the phone. But the thing is, how did Track get the phone? See, Bortlen has been set up here. And I don't quite think Bortlen understands. And the thing what I don't get about Track, how you don't have charges. Let's say Melly get found not guilty. How Track get the phone? The phone was there. Now, Bortlen, unless you play it like this, Track was there. They gonna say you gave Track the phone. One of y'all had to gave Track the phone. Somebody had to gave Track the phone and Track wasn't there. But the phone was there. And if Melly beat this case, everything gonna fall on Bortlen. And why should they believe his word when he lied about the drive-by? Oh, man, it's looking bad, bro. Now, I'm not saying Melly, look, to me, the way it's looking now, it looked like he got a strong chance of beating this, bro. But I know a question that everybody will have in the juries is, how the hell did Track get that phone then? You had to be there. And I don't think, the prosecution retarded too. Okay, fine. Y'all saying that ain't his phone. How did the manager get it? Gotta be Melly phone. Because if they prove that that's Melly phone, the juror's gonna be like, nigga, you was there. You feel me? This case confusing, man. I just feel like YNW Bortlen's done. There's nothing he can do. If you admit that Melly killed them, you still accessory to murder. You help get the body, you get staged, all that. You're guilty. If you don't say Melly there, you got enough evidence where they can directly indict you. All right, Melly beat this. Well, we direct indicting everything on him. They can do that. They can direct indict you. Oh, he not guilty? You got all this on you? Let's see. Bortlen, the ball on you, bruh. It's either you gonna, cause you doing time either way. It's either you gonna do a long ass time or just a long time. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel. King AK47 Voice of the Streets. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. I would love to know how y'all feel. Tell me if I'm wrong. I just do not feel like what Melly is fighting is way less circumstantial evidence and all that he got to deal with than what Bortlen is dealing with. Let me know, though.